Hello people, this is Man in Technics by Oswald Spengler, a contribution to a philosophy of life, translated from the German by Charles Francis Atkinson. This text is available at archive.org. Preface. In the following pages, I lay before the reader a few thoughts that are taken from a larger work on which I have been engaged for years. It has been my intention to use the same method in which in The Decline of the West I had limited to the group of the higher cultures for the investigation of their historical prerequisite, namely the history of man from his origins. But experience with the earlier work showed that the majority of readers are not in a position to maintain a general view over the mass of ideas as a whole, and so lose themselves in the detail of this or that domain which is familiar to them, seeing the rest either obliquely or not at all. In consequence, they obtain an incorrect picture both of what I have written and of the subject matter about which I wrote. Now, as then, it is my conviction that the destiny of man can only be understood by dealing with all the provinces of his activity simultaneously and comparatively, and avoiding the mistake of trying to elucidate some problem, say, of his politics, or his religion, or his art, solely in terms of particular sides of his being, in the belief that, this done, there is no more to be said. Nevertheless, in this book, I venture to put forward some of the questions. They are a few among many, but they are interconnected, and for that reason may serve, for the time being, to help the reader to a provisional glimpse into the great secret of man's destiny.